It's been a while. Um, I've been navigating through life. Actually, I've been in a very great place because I have some self awareness, some self recognition, some building of self. So now in another chapter uh, of my life has surfaced. We have some of us that are public with our lives, some are private, and that's how we go through life, publicly, privately, and sometimes we even go through life unknowingly because there's so many things that we don't know that go on around us, um, that has to do with us, and we're still just living. I know personally for me, there are some days that I don't even want to get up out of bed and things of that nature, but I know that I must uh, get up. One thing in life that we all just have to realize is that even if we're not here, today continues and there will be a tomorrow. Sometimes that thought process could make things better. Other times it can make things look a little darker. It just depends on how you see it and what you see and what you're going through and how you react to life. Life is something else. And it's funny that no matter some things, no matter how um, we try to let go of them, there's still pieces of the things that we try to let go that hold on to us. And we know that based on decisions that we make, our reactions to things, uh, how we see and view things, our overall perspective, we're built on our experiences. But it's like someone else got the same experience as I do, but they deal with things differently. So it's just all about how we go through life to get to our own happiness, how we uh, individually have to do things or feel things or react to things, or so much how we have to do it individually to get to the next day or the next second or the next minute. I laugh because sometimes I sit back now before I make decisions, but sometimes the decisions that I do make, the people that I love still don't understand. And sometimes that's bothers me, and then other times it's like I don't care because for so long I've cared about things and held on and dealt with things that I shouldn't have or didn't have to, but I did because of how others would feel, how others would react. Even in life, you do things based on what others want you to do. Like, and you don't tell things, you don't say things, and because of how another person may feel or act, or things like that. We have all these decisions to make in life, and on top of that, we have free will, um, and then we have the knowledge that there are repercussions that comes with things that we maybe shouldn't have done. At those times, some of us, like me, gravitate towards the Bible to just see how so many others have went through things similar to me or even worse than me, but they survived, and or they didn't, but it happened, and it happens to the worst of us and it happens to the best of us. No one's exempt from the mishaps of life. No one person can be happy all the time. I get that. At the same time, it bothers me that one person could be unhappy the majority of their life. And just from the basic things in life. Not because of things like material things they don't have, but basic necessities. We have people that are, don't even have a roof over their head. People that don't know where the next time, where their next meal is coming from. Things of that nature. And of course, things, other things, that in life that are just cruel and unusual punishment that are put on others because another person's selfish, wants. But I think I'm talking today because I just made a decision that could totally impact my finances, and but for my mental well-being, I had to make the decision. People, and then some people just don't understand it. They shake their head, but a lot of people never understood me in the first place. And I'm just now at a point where as though I don't take much from people anymore, like at all. I'm not I refuse to be disrespected. I refuse to be walked on. I refuse to bite my tongue. And then it just still, I'm still my number one fan. I'm the one that's always gonna. I have to take care of me. I I know I'm loved, and still some days I don't feel that I'm loved enough. I still just picture how I went to bat, like for the people that I've loved, like many times over, and I still haven't received what I think I deserve back from anybody at this point in my life. I'm always still arguing my point, and no one seems to get it. So some battles I choose to just walk away from because I don't have to put up with it, or it's a no-win situation. But then I still have these other battles that I stay in them because I feel like I'm locked in. It's just like how people have problems. Problems can be solved. That's the good thing about a problem. But an issue is a little more deep, in depth. Issues are issues. All issues can't be solved. That's why it's such an issue. It's not just a problem, per se. If anybody know me, they know this right here is my own therapy. Me just talking it out. I don't have to hear anybody. All I do is hear myself, and I'll be able to listen to myself, see what I was thinking at the time. And this is part of my own self-help. This is what gets me through life. If it's not writing, it's these videos that I'll do randomly when I'm bothered. This helps me not to explode. And because I never want to get to the point that I want to end my life, because I already know one day it's going to end, but I don't want it to be at the hands of myself, So I talk it out, but it's just so much that we all go through. We all have our things, and like I said, it doesn't matter if it's public knowledge or not. We all go through shit. But I just know that for me, I know that I am my number one fan. I know that I'm my own top priority. All my kids are grown. Me and my dog, me and Ginger are really... Ginger's a dog, so I got her. But when it comes to all other humans, Nicole comes first. And as harsh as that may sound, it's where I have to be at in life in order to do things for me, for my psyche, for my mental stability. And I do believe in God, and I turn to God, and sometimes that just confuses me even more. But at the same time, I can ask God questions, but I can't question him or her. I'll find out when I get there. But it's all good. I'm just gonna keep keeping my head up and again, living the best life from this day forward that, for me. And I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I don't want to allow others to hurt me. I don't want to be in survival mode. I just want to live. Shit happens, I know that. Everybody don't agree with you. I know that. I don't agree with everybody. At the same time, I know I'm not to be understood all the time either, because as the Bible says, everything isn't understood. But it daggone hurts when people that you love sometimes just, even what they don't say, what they want to say, and it just pisses you off. Because their lives ain't ready, but so many of them hiding their stuff. They don't even admit to themselves that their life got issues, and then you're an open book, and they have so much to think about in their minds, even when they won't say it to you. Not even they're not even strong enough to say what they gotta say so that you can possibly respond. But everybody have a great day, and I hope that everybody makes decisions that are good for them, And as long as it's not hurting someone else physically, you're not taking someone else, you're not, don't do things like raping and all that type of stuff and molesting children or anybody, taking something that doesn't belong to you. But if it's something that you have to do, you have to walk away from something, anything, do it. If it's best for you and your psyche. Because your psyche is nothing to be played about. I played with mine for years, decades. And it led me down a dark road. Even before I knew I was in a dark road, before I recognized the road that I was walking, it was not good. And I never want to go back there again. I refuse. Stay blessed, everybody.